I'm building out right now a new buyer consultation that I'm going to be using for my buyers, and it's going to outline 3 different options that they could choose. I'm going to outline what it looks like for them to go unrepresented. I'm going to explain all of that in this document. I'm going to outline what it looks like to hire me, but on a short-term basis, like buy the house type of a basis. And then what would it look like to work with me and be committed to me long-term, and what other services I can offer them for that, right? So for example, trying to find them off-market properties, doing ISO mailers, things like that. ISO is in search of, so like a neighborhood mailing. I have a buyer that's looking for a home like yours, that type of thing. So putting money behind, because these are now listed buyers. So if you want a copy of my buyer consultation, comment mega buyer consultation below, mega buyer consultation below. And or you can email us if you want to. Email would be, I think it's info, or is it, no, it's admin at realestatemegamom.com. So if you're listening to this on podcast, just send us an email that you want that buyer consultation, and we'll give you an editable version of our Canva template for our buyer consultation. So yeah, don't try to do it all on your own. You can learn from others. What do you do, or what do you do the day before you go on vacation? This was brought up and I'm like, yeah, that's so good. We all of a sudden become a master at time blocking, right? Whenever they said that, I'm like, yeah, that's totally what I did last week before I came to Kansas City, because I took a couple days up there. So like, okay, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got that, right? So what if we brought some of that intention and focus into our everyday work? How would your life change? How much more productive would you be? So I thought that was so good. Gratitude and fear can't live in the same place. So true. So true. So, what are you grateful for? What about this opportunity is, or hardship is, an opportunity, right? How can we be thankful for this change? They will follow if you lead. So you be the leader. This goes for your brokerage, your team. It also goes for your clients. Your clients aren't the experts. They're coming to you for a reason. So you step up and be the leader. You tell them, this is how we're going to get through this. This is how we're going to overcome their concerns and objections, right? Your competitor has an inferior product, but they are better at communicating it. They will always beat you. If your competitor has an inferior product, think about the worst agent in your market that's beating your numbers. You know that this is true. If they are better at communicating it, they will always beat you. So if you know you do a better job, you need to improve your messaging and how you're getting that out there to the public of why people should be working with you. You want to, here, we can tag team it. Do you have your notes up, or do you have any ahas from yours?
Well, I just wrote down a few things. And mine are, the first one was, the aha was the agents that have strategy, even if you're the kick butt salesperson. I mean, like if you could sell used cars and cars all day long, the agents that have strategy are gonna be the ones that come out ahead here. So the ones that think, so you know that the agents that were selling a couple of years ago, those agents might not make it. It's the ones that actually have the strategy are going to be the ones that come ahead now. And I absolutely believe that. And so I think that, like, just like you had mentioned, Jess, like right now you're coming up with the strategies for your buyers. Those are the things that we need to start thinking about. So on your listing presentations, on your buyers presentations, on those things that we're going to be changing now as we go into these, into July, think about your strategy and also think about what sets you apart. And that's not just these lists of like 80 things that buyers do, 120 things that buyers do. What else? Dig deeper than that. Like, so yeah, 80 things that buyers do, but what are the things in those 80 things that you do that make you special? So like opening the door, what do you do special? How do you
And
open the door special?
how does it impact them too, Steph? Like, I am so over seeing these copy and paste posts of
Yes.
real estate is so hard. You have no idea how much we work. Stop doing that,
Yeah,
please.
exactly.
You
Exactly. They don't care. They don't care. They don't, and you know what? They don't want to see it. They have jobs too. They have jobs. And they don't tell us all day long what they do in their jobs.
And if
I
they
think about
do, that's not a good look. It's a victim look. I don't want
no,
to play the
right.
victim. What I want to do is convey when we say convey your value, we don't mean talk about you. We mean talk about what you do for them. How do
For
you
them,
help
how you
them?
can make them feel special, what you're going to do to make their experience just so amazing. Like those are the things that when I get my value proposition together and when I get my buyer stuff together, my seller um, things together, like I just want to do like what sets me apart. How can I make them feel more special? How can I make the entire process, my team, my husband, my son, what can we do to put those special touches together? Those are the things that I want to talk about. The strategy, those strategies, those extra touches, those are the things that I think that are going to help us win.
And
So,
Steph, I think that on that too, like those extra touches, sometimes I don't believe those have to be in the buyer consultation because if we say, you work with me, I'm going to bring you coffee to
oh,
your inspection,
exactly.
right? You're not saying that. What
No, no,
Stephanie is saying is, this is how I'm going to help you win,
right.
right? And then she's gonna wow them with her lovey-dovey, like Stephanie always says, "I'm gonna love you up," right? So they're gonna
Yes.
be hooked on Stephanie for life.
I'm going to make sure you know I'm going to love you up. Yes, absolutely. You're going to be loved up the entire process.